We all have those people in our lives that we would give anything to talk to again.
Yeah, or maybe it's someone who's still here, but you just can't say what you need to out loud, at least to them yet.
Yeah, right. Sometimes you need that practice speech.
Right.
There's a phone in the middle of nowhere that calls no one and really anyone. It's called a wind phone, and it turns out we actually have one in our area. Mikey just found this out, but this is a new one, and it's in Arizona. It's a payphone, you'll see, and it's in the middle of the woods. So very serene setting, and out of nowhere you find this phone. I don't know that you have to actually put money in. It's really just there so that you can pick up the call or pick up the phone and call someone. You could call someone who has passed away, a loved one. Maybe it is somebody that you want to have a really tough conversation with, or maybe it's somebody that you have a crush on and you just want to say it out loud to see how it feels. These became popular in certain cities after this one in Japan called Wind Phone that was set up, and I think it was this guy just set it up in his backyard. And then people started to come, and it became this tourist attraction. And so tons of people now come to this.
Oh my God,
to
chills.
make that call. Wow. So I was curious who you guys would call. And it doesn't have to be someone who's passed away. It can be somebody who's still living, if that's someone that you would want to have a tough conversation with. Or again, we're all married, so it's not a heartthrob we're seeking.
No.
But who would you all call?
Oh, I'll go just so I don't cry. But it would be my dad who passed away when I was a senior in high school, and at the time it was really hard. And I remember not knowing how to process that, and just I went back to school maybe 2 days later. Yeah, and I just no one gave you the tools to do so. And the reason why it was such a big deal is because it was my dad, but we were very, very close. That was my best friend. And he was someone who would really encourage me and support me. And I would call him just to hear that supportive voice. Yeah. He was the type of dad who he would write all of my teachers' letters in high school. So, I mean, he knew exactly what was happening in every single one of my classes. And I'm going to stop talking now.
What a sweet man.
Yeah, so that's who I would call just to catch up with.
Oh my God.
He'd be so proud of you.
Yeah, he would be so proud.
He really would. I think it would be my nan, same thing. I think I was pregnant with my son, Logan, whenever I lost my nan, and I think I would just be like,
hey,
did you see him? Look what we're doing.
Look what we're doing.
Is that your mom's mom? Or dad's mom?
Dad's mom. Yeah, and it was sudden, and it was kind of out of nowhere. I lost 3 of my 4 grandparents when I was pregnant with both of my children, and everyone would say they met your babies before you did, and that always, I remember it always, and yeah, I think I'd just be, and my nan was the ultimate gossiper, so I feel like I'd be like, what's happening? What's going on up there? Is Poppy behaving? She'd be like, Kel, he never behaves. You know that, he's a pain in the ass. Yeah, definitely. Who would you call?
I think it would be also my grandma on my dad's side. Yeah. And she was somebody who, you know, when I would go and visit my dad's side of the family was a big part of my life. And I have these like core memories from visiting her home. And like the little things, like she always had maraschino cherries and the little sweet gherkins. And do you remember those long cookies? They came in the pack with like the vanilla and the strawberry and the chocolate. Like the wafer cookies?
Yes,
the wafer.
I see the tin. I see the tin.
Yes, I don't know why I'm so drawn to the food aspect of it.
Yeah.
But you know, and these little things, like she would have family dinners, and everybody would come over. All of her kids would come over, and they would have dinner. And I was just always amazed by what she was doing every single day. And I don't know, I think I would just want to share where I am in life with her.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's so beautiful. Absolutely. Yeah. And you also mentioned that we do have a local phone. It's called Telephone of the Wind. It's in Millville, and it's behind an event space called the Maple Leaf. And I guess it's just an old payphone that they painted red, and it's a very serene location.
How beautiful is that?
It's very welcoming.
Very cool.
Oh, I'm going. Get a bench there. I'm camping out.